Ew! There's an E on the screen. All right, so we have 2 terms we have to do the antiderivative of. Now, this is what I like to do when I have things that look like this, okay? 5e to the x, we're going to leave him. That's a quite simple one. Do you guys remember taking a derivative of e to the x? What is the derivative of e to the x? It's e to the x. It's like, it's the best. So that means the antiderivative is just the same thing. So that's what we're going to get right here. Okay, so the next one, I would write it as 2 times x to the negative 1. But then we run into our first kind of problem here. But let's go ahead and do this. We have dx right here. And so we do the antiderivative of this one. It's just going to be 5e to the x. When we do the antiderivative of this next one, guys, check it out. See the problem? If we add 1 to the negative 1 and then we divide by that, what happens? We get 2x raised to the 0 power divided by 0. Oof, we can't do that. This is a big no-no, okay? And whenever you get that, I hope you remember, oh, snap, that's right. If I had natural log of x and I took the derivative of that, I would get 1 over x. You guys remember that? So if you have a 1 over x and you're doing the antiderivative, that's natural log of x. So that means this guy right here, or actually, let's go all the way back to the beginning. This guy right here, he has a 1 over x next to him. So here, I'm actually going to write this a little different now. Let's write it like this. The integral of 5e to the x, and then I'm going to say minus 2 times 1 over x. Or you just go 1 over x. So you see that 1 over x? You guys know what the antiderivative of 1 over x is, right? I hope so. We just did it right over here. Okay, so the derivative of the first one is still going to be 5e to the x, because it's e to the x. It's a beautiful number to take the derivative of. The next one, we have negative 2, and here's the part that you should know. What is the antiderivative of 1 over x? Natural log of x, right? Right here. The derivative of 1 over x is, the antiderivative of 1 over x is natural log of x, because the derivative of natural log of x is 1 over x. And so that's our answer. We're done. So let's see, where are you at? Not right there, right here. Okay. Now, you guys see the absolute values? That's important because we did the antiderivative, we need to specify that cannot be a negative number inside the natural log. So if there's a negative number inside there, it doesn't work. Or, if you put the absolute value bars, then you can throw a negative in there and it would make it positive. Looks like I circled the wrong one. What a doofus. There we go. That's right. There's a 5 before the e to the x. Just circled the wrong one. Oh, kind of tricky. It looks so similar. They put the 5 up there in the exponent. Tricky.